Hey Mark, this is Dan Russo. In this video I'm going to cover 4 critical issues that I found with your website that are costing you customers and money. A quick overview of the issues is issue number 1, you have a brochure website, not a direct response site that is an online salesman. Issue number 2 is you're not fully addressing all types of site visitors and you're not capturing the contact information of those you should be. Issue 3, you're not using benefits to sell. And issue number 4 is you're not taking full advantage of inbound marketing. So Mark, I've got your website pulled up here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through each one of these issues that I found one at a time. The first one is that you have what I call a brochure website, and what I mean by a brochure website is you've got great beautiful images on your site, you've got great information about your services, about Chapter 7 bankruptcy, Chapter 13 bankruptcy, different information, a learning center where people come on and they can learn various information about the services that you provide and things they'd be interested in. And then you've got contact us information. And so your website does about what your typical brochure will do. And a direct response website is a website that's set up to be more like a salesman than a direct response site. And you can picture the difference if I use an example. If someone calls in your company and they're interested in legal representation, and let's say you have a salesperson that you've hired, and the salesperson, all that they do is provide some information on different areas of interest, information on you, Mark, your background, and contact us information, then that salesperson wouldn't be doing a very good job, and there'd be a lot of leads that would be kind of falling through in the funnel and would never be converting into customers. And what a good salesperson would do is a good salesperson would lead the other person on the other end of the line down direct specific paths that the salesperson wants them to go down, and the website should be doing the same thing as a good salesperson. And the way that the website would do that is, number one, talk about the problems that your service solves. And so your website currently has a bit of that. It's doing a great job here in the Learn section about different problems that can be solved. But more of an emphasis needs to be made on the problems that your service will solve and using vital real estate here on your site of those problems. Why choose you over your competition? You've got a great page here that covers exactly why choose your firm. But this information needs to be taken and placed here on the home page. And then the last thing is that your website should be getting people to take direct specific steps just like a salesperson would. And I'm going to cover that more in detail in a little bit here. Issue number 2 is you're not collecting the information of the visitors that you should be. People that a portion of people that see your ad and come to your website, they're going to be ready to just come on here, do a little bit of research on you, check you out, and then pick up that phone and call you right away. But a large portion of visitors to your site are going to be visitors that are interested, but maybe they're interested somewhere down the line, in a few months. Maybe they're thinking the service sounds great, but I'm going to save up a little bit more money and call it a few months down the line, or once I have more free time. Or maybe they've come to your site and they're interested, but they're not interested enough to pick up the phone. And you're not currently doing anything on your website to address these visitors and to help this area of visitor. So what you would do for these types of visitors is you want to capture their name and their email. And the way that you do that is by offering some kind of valuable content in return for their name and their email. So for example, just off the top of my head, what you might be able to do is a guide on 5 tips on how to get out of bankruptcy as soon as possible in 2014, or something like that. And you'd be amazed how many people are willing to trade their name and their email for information that's valuable, like that guide. And the reason is because these people seeing your ad and coming to your website are specifically interested in getting out of bankruptcy, and you're providing information that's very specific to their need and to their situation. And so by giving them this free guide, you establish yourself as an expert in their eyes as they're reading the guide, and you're also able to capture their name and their email, which you use later on using automated tools you use to market to them, build a relationship with them, and then you're able to sell to them when they are ready to buy. Issue number 3 that I see is you're not fully using benefits on your website. You know, when a visitor comes to your site, you've got about 2 to 3 seconds to capture their attention before they give up and leave your site. And currently on your website, when people first get here, what they see is they see you can be debt free, take control of your future, which is great. It's not that bad, but it can be done much better. And so the way you do this is you look at it. What are the benefits people achieve by getting out of bankruptcy? So you take it to the next level. So you wrote about controlling your future. How about financial freedom, or ending the calls from collection agencies, or being able to purchase a new home because you're now out of debt and bankruptcy and different things like this. And so you take these benefits and you really use them to elicit emotional reactions in the visitors to your website, especially here in your slider image and your headlines throughout. And you know, this area down here could be this is great real estate to do that. Issue number 4 that I see is you're not taking full advantage of inbound marketing. Now I have to say that you are actually doing a pretty good job in comparison with most websites that I see. I just wanted to still address this since there is potential for so much more. And inbound marketing has, you know, so many different areas. Search, social media, like you have down here, search engine optimization, and blogging or valuable content, like you have listed right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just address the blogging aspect of this very quickly. And you know, on your website, I am very impressed that you have articles that have seemingly very valuable information for your visitors. You know, how to save your home, harassment by creditors, and how to stop that, which chapters from me, tax problems. So you have very good information for visitors coming onto your site, and this is excellent because what this does is it builds trust, it builds credibility, it helps solve the problems of your visitors. And so the only thing I'd recommend in this area is that you really make a full list of all the problems that typically your customer base will be experiencing, and make this more complete and add weekly articles here that you're adding consistently. And you know, 2 benefits. The first one I've already talked about is you're building trust, credibility, and establishing yourself as an expert in the eyes of your visitors. And number 2, blogging is really the only ethical way to get top search engine rankings in 2014. You know, people are always talking about SEO and how powerful it is and how your company needs to be doing it. And I'll tell you that most companies that are doing SEO are doing it wrong. Most SEO companies are doing are using unethical methods. The only ethical way to get search engine rankings is by providing top quality content that gets people into your site and gets people to stay, and the search engines will see that people are coming to your site and they're staying for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time, and that tells them that you're providing valuable information and you should be at the top of rankings. And then so that was the 4th issue that I saw here with the site. And then there's so much more you could be doing with social media, and again with search engine optimization overall in general. Alright, so I've gone over the 5 issues I see with your website, and you're probably wondering, what are the benefits to you to fixing these issues? Well, to cover the benefits, I'm going to quickly use my infograph here. The first thing I'll talk about is inbound marketing. And with doing inbound marketing, the first benefit you can expect to see is that inbound generates revenue. 57% of companies that blog state that they've acquired customers through their company blog. Inbound also costs less. These are some of the typical inbound marketing methods: blogging, social media, SEO, and they cost a lot less than your traditional outbound marketing methods like direct mail, telemarketing, and yellow pages. Inbound also converts better. If we take SEO for example, SEO has a lead to customer close ratio on average of 15%. This is huge compared with your typically looking at about 2% with outbound marketing. So these are the benefits of inbound marketing. And then I'm also going to talk about here quickly the benefits of lead capturing and nurturing. Companies that excel at lead nurturing on average will generate 50% more sales-ready leads at 33% lower costs. Also, nurture leads make larger purchases. On average, they'll make 47% larger purchases than leads that aren't nurtured. So, these are the benefits of doing inbound marketing and of lead nurturing and lead capturing. And overall, there's three main benefits. One is you'll get more leads. Two, your leads will convert better. And three, your leads will cost less. So I've covered the issues and the benefits of fixing these issues in this video. And it looks like you do great work and you're a great company. But I honestly believe that these issues are costing you customers and money, and all of these issues are issues that can be easily fixed. So what I recommend you do is give me a call at this number here, or shoot me an email, and I can answer any questions that you have, and we can set up a consultation. And in the consultation, what I'll do is I'll give you more information on these issues. I can give you more information on inbound marketing and other online marketing. And at the end of it, I can tell you how you can fix these issues yourself if you choose to, or you can hire me. Now, there's no obligation whatsoever to hiring me, but you can hire me to fix these issues for you. So go ahead, pick up the phone, give me a call at this number here, or shoot me an email, and let's get a consultation set up. All right, thanks.